He is 99 years old and he's still dancing. Not in memory, not in archival footage, but alive, breathing, moving, present in a world that has largely moved on from the people who shaped him and the art form he perfected. The world thinks it knows him, yet the man who lived this life is far more complex. Behind the smile that comforted millions lies a story of quiet struggle, perseverance, and rediscovery. In every step, every gesture, every entrance into a room, he reminds us that presence itself can be transformative. Childhood in silence. Born on December 13th, 1925, in West Plains, Missouri, he grew up in a small, unremarkable town where ambition felt foreign and horizons rarely shifted. His father, a charming but restless traveling salesman, was often absent, while his mother held the household together with quiet, nearly invisible strength. The home was functional, decent, and emotionally sparse. Not cruel, not broken, just thin on affection. In retrospect, he would recall his childhood wistfully, recognizing what had been missing. He learned early that being seen was not guaranteed, and the survival sometimes meant finding your own stage. Discovery of performance. From a young age, he discovered the power of laughter, a perfectly timed gesture, an exaggerated stumble, a mimicry of a voice. These were tools to close the distance he felt at home. He idolized Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, studying their films obsessively. He understood instinctively that comedy was architecture, requiring precision and patience. By 11, he thought like a craftsman, shaping performance with intention. Laughter was not applause, it was existence made visible. In a world that had not yet recognized him, the stage became a sanctuary. Every performance was a proof that he mattered. The war years. At 18, he was drafted into the United States Army Air Forces during World War II. Aiming to become a pilot, he was grounded for being underweight, reassigned as a radio operator and entertainer. While some might have seen this as a compromise, he saw revelation. Performance was not frivolous, it was necessity. Entertaining troops taught him that laughter amidst fear and uncertainty is life-giving. Returning home in 1946 with no money, connections, or formal training, he carried only certainty. He was meant to be on stage. The war had taught him resilience and the profound importance of human connection through humor. Struggle and persistence. The late 1940s and early 1950s were years of relentless struggle. He tried radio announcing in Atlanta, only to be let go. He formed a comedy duo, performing in small clubs and military bases. Sometimes the audiences were enthusiastic, sometimes indifferent. Pay was sparse, bookings were thin, and doors were repeatedly closed. Yet he persisted. Each rejection strengthened his resolve. He understood that success was not immediate, and that mastery required years of grinding labor. Every no became a lesson, every empty stage, a classroom. Performance was not just craft, it was proof of his existence, the bridge between being invisible and being known. Personal battles? Behind the charm and precision lay private battles. He wrestled with addiction, losing much of what he had built, including a marriage of 36 years. The public saw joy, he carried pain. The cost of performing happiness while quietly suffering was immense. Yet he never allowed setbacks to define the sum of his life. Recovery was arduous and incomplete, teaching him humility and the necessity of self-reckoning. It was in these private struggles that his later authenticity emerged, the quality that would allow audiences to feel genuine warmth from his performances. His hardship shaped his generosity on stage, rediscovery, and love. In his 80s, he discovered the love that had eluded him for decades. Having endured loss, isolation, and professional pressures, he found a partner who shared life with him fully. This late-life connection illuminated everything that had come before, revealing that joy is not reserved for the young or the unscarred. Instead, it is cultivated, practiced, and maintained even amid adversity. The capacity to love and be loved became a crowning achievement, evidence that life's most meaningful moments can arrive unexpectedly. At 86, he understood that resilience and openness to connection are lifelong practices, not merely youthful pursuits. Craft and legacy. His work continues to inspire generations. Shows he performed remain studied for their blend of physical comedy, verbal precision, and genuine warmth. Films like Mary Poppins endure through multi-generational viewing, transmitted from parents to children, His performances endure because they carried something beyond technical skill or cultural significance: authenticity. He gave himself fully to every role, every routine, every audience. That rare quality, being completely present, sets him apart. Technical mastery is admirable, but it is wholehearted engagement that creates love, resonance, and enduring legacy. His craft was not just entertainment, it was a form of human connection. Beyond perfection, critics may praise timing or innovation, but the secret of his enduring appeal is simpler: humanity. He was never perfect, he never pretended to be. Flaws were acknowledged and reckoned with, and audiences saw the full person. That vulnerability created recognition, a sense that another human life reflects something true about our own. His success was never only in applause or awards. It was in being felt, understood, and appreciated as fully human. He showed that joy performed honestly, regardless of circumstance, is more valuable than perfection achieved in absence of connection. Performance was his gift, authenticity his signature. A lifetime on stage, from small club stages to the bright lights of television and Disney sound stages, he never stopped performing. His life was a continuum of motion, laughter, and generosity. Every entrance into a room, every smile, every gesture carried the weight of decades of learning and living. People loved him not despite his flaws, but because of them. His joy was an ongoing practice, a daily commitment to warming spaces and hearts. Even at 99 beside the Pacific, he remains a living testament to persistence, creativity, and presence. His body may age, but the vitality of his spirit continues to radiate. Lessons in joy. His story is a reminder that joy is not a reward for a life well lived. It is an ongoing act. It is cultivated through effort, through resilience, and through the choice to continue giving oneself fully despite setbacks, losses, and fears. Performance is not merely entertainment. It is practice in generosity, in presence, and in courage. Even in old age, the act of showing up, of moving, of engaging the world with humor and warmth, carries meaning beyond measure. Life's value is found not only in achievements, but in the commitment to be fully alive in each moment. Enduring presence. At 99, he still dances, still performs, still warms rooms by entering them. His life is a testament to endurance, creativity, and love. He has few regrets, because every struggle, loss, and triumph brought him to this moment. Through decades of work, private battles, and late discoveries of love, he has embodied a lesson without sermonizing, that presence, authenticity, and commitment matter above all. His enduring presence, both on stage and off, reminds us that the simplest acts, showing up, giving fully, moving through life with openness, can be the most profound performances of all.